Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a very exciting video. This is going to be me doing a plan with me for the very first week of January in my 2024 N1H compact common planner. This is my everyday carry. This is something that I keep in my purse whenever I leave to go to appointments or run errands or go into work. This is basically a mirror image of everything that is in my Hobonichi Cousin Avec, but in a much smaller, compact, easy to carry book. So if you'd be interested to see how I set up my very first week in my common planner, then go ahead and keep watching. I went ahead and I have this like clip because while I know this will eventually lay flat, it currently does not. So I'm going to use this just to kind of clip it for a little bit, just that way it's not constantly closing. But I wanted to really quickly show you what my spreads look like in my Hobonichi weeks for 2023. My spreads have kind of been all over the place, but I've found a spread that kind of works for my life and kind of what I like to use this planner as. So this is kind of what my plan is to use for the first week of January in my common planner. There's going to be a little bit of tweaking to it just because the common planner doesn't have this like gap down here, so I'm not going to have any washi. But for the most part, this is going to be a very minimalistic, not very many stickers, or actually no stickers at this point. I might put stickers in as the week progresses and as things happen, just to, you know, offset or to visually show what happens during that week if I decide to. But for the most part, this is going to be sticker free. It's only going to be using a pen, which I'm going to be using my Muji in 0.38. I'm also going to be using this dot marker, which is in the brown color. I have my Westcott little acrylic ruler that I'm going to be using for my lines, and then that's pretty much going to be it. We're going to go ahead and just get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw in all of my lines just to separate the days of the week. So we're going to use my pen and my ruler. I'm going to go ahead and move this really quick, and we are going to, I have to turn this sideways because I write sideways, and I'm just going to draw in my line. So we have all of the vertical lines, and now I'm going to draw in the horizontal. That line was a little bit longer because I wasn't paying attention. I might end up needing to get a bigger ruler. So the other thing that I liked, what I did like about the weeks is the ruler that I use, it fits exactly to the top and the bottom part of the day or the days of the week, but this obviously doesn't have that blank space, and it's just a lot, it's not a lot bigger, but it is bigger than what the other one has. And then I'm going to do on this side, it's a little off on that, but you know what, it's, you know, it happens, it's not serious to me, but whatever. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just draw the line on this side of the page now. And then while I'm here, I'm just gonna go ahead and do another, because I like to use the little dashes so that way I can mark off all of my to-dos, and I like having the little extra line or the dedicated spot for me to put that dash. My lines are not, I definitely need to get a bigger ruler for this book just because it's going to make drawing a straight line so much easier. I don't have to do part of it and then turn around and do the other part. So that's going to be something I'm probably going to need to look into instead of getting this small little ruler like I have been using for the Hobonichi week, and actually find one that is a acrylic full-size ruler that I can use for this. Okay, and so now I'm just going to draw all of the other little lines. This is a much bigger section. I might have to change this top part and only like actually not make that its own section. Actually, we might do that now. I have all of my lines, and the way that I have been using my Hobonichi weeks that have worked really well for me is I do this side, which actually has the days. This is for work hours and appointments. This section is all of my to-do list. So those are all of the like home, like laundry, vacuuming, all of that kind of stuff, in addition to any kind of recording or editing or uploads or anything like that. That is on this section. So that way it's a clear designation between things that I have to do professionally or for like kids appointments, and then everything else is all of the little tasks that have to be done throughout that week. So that seems to work the best for me. And so I think what I'm gonna end up doing is on this side, I think I'm just gonna write to do up here. Or maybe I'll put some washi actually. I don't have any section to put washies, but maybe let me get my thin washi. I think I'll end up doing that just to bring something in. Okay, so I have two choices for my washi, and I think it's gonna be dependent on the size of this space. So I wanted to use my dot markers to dot the day of the week just for something extra. So I was looking through my washi and I found a couple of brownish washi that I think I'm going to end up liking. So we have the just Coffee Monsters Co. emoji heads. And then I just got this one in from Coffee Monsters Co. in my subscription kit. And this one has like the brown with gold foiling, and it's just the different, countries in the world. So it's kind of cute, but I think this is going to be too big. Yeah, this is going to be too big. It's going to overlap. So we're going to use this one, and we're going to just lay this washi down here. If I can try to lay it straight, that would be for the best. There we go. Then we're just going to use this ruler just so I can try to pair it. Oh, I like that. Okay, so that kind of frees up, or that takes care of that top spot or that top section. All right, so we're going to go ahead and use this really quick, and I'm just going to dot in the day. It's actually a little bit darker than I expected, but that's fine. And then, so the next thing I want to do is go ahead and write in all of my day, my work hours and my appointments. So I know on the 1st is a holiday, so obviously I don't work and nothing is actually scheduled. I have no appointments or anything for that federal holiday. So I'm just going to write holiday. Love that. And then on the 2nd, I do have to work. So I need to take a second. So I work for the government and I have a very flexible schedule. I just have to get 40 hours of work every week. And so I get 8 hours on the 1st, and I normally work 10 hours. So that should be 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so that should be my 40 hours right now. They could change a little bit just because I think things are going to be fluctuating slightly, but that's my schedule right now. And then the 2nd is a school holiday, so we're just going to go ahead and write that down. And then I'm going to jump onto my calendar and I'm going to put in all of my appointments for personal. So right now, this is what we have. I do plan on having my workouts, but I'm still unsure what workout plan I'm going to be doing and kind of what my thoughts are going into the new year workout wise. So we're just gonna, figure that out later. Once it gets into the beginning of this week, I'll be able to figure out what days I need to go into the office. I think I'm gonna have to go in on Wednesday. Thursday, I'm probably gonna have to go into the office, but it might be, I might not be able to just because of this appointment for Zoe. So we're just gonna leave that just like that, and we'll see kind of how the week evolves. That is all of the personal appointments, and now I need to do all of my tasks. I'm gonna go back, and in my calendar I do have my to-do list like as a reminder. All right, so those are all of my personal to-dos, and now I'm gonna flip back to my month. That if you wanted to see my plan with me for the month of January, make sure you check out the link or the video that I'll try to link up above. But we're gonna go ahead and look at all of the videos that I need to upload. So now that I have all of the videos that are going to go live, I'm going to go ahead and try to anticipate when I'm going to do recording, and I'm not going to put down what I'm going to record because sometimes I shuffle them around, but for the most part I'll end up recording like 2 days before the video goes live. So I'm gonna do a record on Monday and then also edit. I'm gonna do record and edit. So that should take care of these two. And then this one I will end up recording on probably Thursday, because I'm probably gonna go into the office on Wednesday. So that's probably not gonna be a good day for me to do my recording. Might end up just recording it on this day. So we'll do record, edit, and then this last one will definitely be a Friday one just because I only work a couple of hours. So this will be record and edit, because I prefer to not record or do any editing on the weekends, just because that's when I have appointments or that's when I'm running errands and all that kind of stuff. So I think that's going to be what my week looks like in my common planner. I think I'm actually going to like this. I don't know if this is going to be the same spread layout that I do all the time, but as you'll probably see if you watch my video that's going to be going live on January the 4th, I'm going to go through all of my spreads in my Hoponichi weeks, and that way you can see all the different types of layouts I used. And I think for my functional thinking and the way that I like to plan my day, this spread style works the best, but that's not to say that's going to be the style that I'm going to like every time going forward. So with that, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.